Hi, my name is Woman Chiho, and today I will talk about my code of the final project of programming concept class. Okay, so first, I will talk about the logic of the code and how is that working, and how can I like code that one, how is it working, and also I will show the gameplay to you too. Okay, so first, this is just some variables I have defined to plot for the rectangle and triangle later on for the players. This is the first line display hi now you and your friend. And this will be the one of the most important thing is the logic that how I can collect the input and also how I can avoid the mistake of the user and deal with it. So I'll take this as an example. uh, I ask them to type 1 to see the rules or 2 to skip the rules. And also I have to ask them for the input first, and then I will create the loop. Sorry, this is a while one loop, which is the infinity loop. And here, if they choose 1 or they choose 2, so it will break, so they can continue to another code. But in here, the most important thing is I use else, so that if they choose anything that not 1 or 2, see, so they have to input again and continue to a new loop because this is an infinity loop or while one loop. So it's the infinity, and if they choose 1 or 2, they can break. Else is like if anything else are not 1 or 2, so they have to input again, display this, input again, and continue to a new loop until they have the right 1 or 2 to continue to the code. So this we use to every code of my this logic we go through of my code in here too. If 1 or 2 they can continue break and continue. If no, they will have to like do again until they have the right answer, the right input. And it also used for the player 2 too, like it's the same. And in here I just mark out the input first. If they choose this, they have the color red, green, and blue is this one. I have already defined it. Okay, so now when I collect all the information, I will turn on the figure, hold on, set the limit, and I will also have the so if the color is like this is blue, red, and green, right? No, blue, red, and random. So it will fill, and we use fill to create the shape that is the triangle or triangle or rectangle. And also the clear tag here is the same color of the health bar, which is blue, red, or random color. And also this will be the color of the bar and the shield because it has to be the same color with the health bar. And for the quick tag for the random one, no, for the color for a random one, I will use ran 1 3, which will create the matrix that will have the random color, the 1 3 matrix. It's the same for the player 2 too. And in here, so I have scaled down the health to 20 because in here I have to scale down to 20 so that when each time player being hit, so it's will minus 25% is minus 5. And now I will just go to the code. Which what I will try to like do something else. Yeah, always that until I have the right one. So I will choose 1. Pick my shape, I choose this rectangular, I choose random things. Nothing happens, see? Random color, laser, I like green. Triangle, like blue and red. Okay, so nice, create the figure over here, see? Okay, so of course the white one infinity loop, and if we done so break and go continue, if no, always have to redo it. But in this case, a little bit different. So here, uh so here for the bar, first case bar and bar, I will show you first, explain later. Bar and bar, see? So I have this will go together, touch, boom. So first, this is the quick tag. First is the quick tag. So for the ball, I will plot it as normal as the. I have to move it a little bit over here. I have moved the ball as a marker that is an O. Yeah, it's a circle, and I will use a 4 because it will as t is increasing. The axis will increasing the x-axis will increasing, and it's the bar is look like it's drawing, increasing. And I pause it, and then I delete the bar, and then go back and increase the t, and then draw bar again. So that is look like it will increase each time because the old bar is have been deleted, and the new bar is redrawn again, redraw. And after each time it's increased t, so it look like it's moving. Increase t, so the x-axis is being increased a little bit, like 0.1 each time. And for the health, I will talk about it later. Now we will go to laser and quick tap versus laser. In this situation, the laser is only being charged up and not shooting out because it's have the longer time. So the bar is enough time to hit to the player. So in here, the bar has the same logic. And for the laser, I will use S equal to 0.05 multiplied to T. So here, when the T is count to 20, the S will equal to 1. So it's over here, the color change is for the color of the laser, SS here. So when it is 20, so this is 1, 1, and 1, right? So that means it will be the red, green, and blue. But if it is only 0.5 t when it is smaller than 20, so S will be smaller than 1. So that means it will be it's the same color, but it's just like darker. And when t increase, the color is like brighter until it reaches to 1. Until the t reach 20, so S will reach to 1. And here the health is the most important thing. Is the one of the things that make me like confused a lot. Here, when the health like 25% off is -5, is -5, -5, right? So here I use the logic that I draw a white rectangle from up to down, from the 20 to going down. So here you can see over here, if the health bar, if the health is 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, nothing happened because the height is the same, nothing happened. But if here the health is -5, 15, right? 15, 20, 20, 15, so it have the height of 5. So it's the 20 going down to 15, here is 5. It's will wipe out a part of the shape. Strip is right here, right? See? It's wipe out a part of the shape, and then I draw the outline again so that it can draw the outline again, wipe out a little bit, 20%, 25%, and draw the outline again. So it will have the same, it will look like just the health by shading because I have drawn the outline again. Okay, so now we will come to this situation 1, 3. The shield will be the thing that we always stand there, don't move and do nothing. And for the ball, if you touch to the shield and bouncing back, so that's why I have plot 2 times. First is making the ball touch to the shield. Here is the same logic. Then I will reverse t to like 0 to 15 and not 15 to 0, and each time is go minus -0.5, so that it can go backwards and touch to the like player, and then it will manage the health and do the same thing, have the white rectangular going down, like wipe out a part, draw a rectangular to it's like wipe out part, then redraw the outline. And the same to each one is the same. It's the laser and the ball, and just like changing player. Okay, so now one more important thing is the laser versus the laser. See, it's going out, touching, boom. In here, the laser is like going I use the same logic, but after it charging up, so it just need like the when t is increase, so one part of the axis will increase over here, right? So it means that one side of the laser will going out, and on the right one side of the laser is going out until it hit to the middle, and boom, nothing happened. We only need to increase t so that one side of the like of the lasers increase. Then pause it, delete the old one, redraw the new one, so it look like it is like longer. So this will have the health, no, the laser will longer. And for the shield is we just going out and going all the way, and then just going all the way. The laser will just go all the way and hit to the shape. And for the two shield, they do nothing. It just stays the same. Okay, so now we go to I will go to the most important thing. I just delete the player first. Okay, 1, 2. So now you will see here, it is shrinking, 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 and shrinking, and then player is win. So how can I do that? So here, when the health is 0, because this is still the infinity loop, so when the health is 0, is go to 0, I have the break here. So it's end the game. And when health is go to 0, 1 or 2 player, here, health going to 0. So I will fill a really big white rectangular here to it look like it's wipe out everything. And then I will redraw the outline, only the outline. I will redraw because the health is gone, so I redraw only the outline, and then I increase the t as I put the t like negative here. So when I increase the t, the height will decrease, and then I pause it and delete it. So it will look like it is shrinking, shrinking, shrinking because I have increased T, so the height decrease. So and then delete the old one, redraw a new one with a decreased height. So it will look like shrinking, shrinking, and shrinking until nothing. And then the player is win. So this is the logic of my code. And thanks for listening. And see you next time.